Flagging off the Human Capital Development Scheme in Sabongida Ura, the chairman of the local government council, Frank Ilaboya, outlined the essence of the project, which he said is targeted at those youths who are between the ages of 18 and 40 years, noting that the Owan West Youth Foundation has no political inclination. Ilaboya used the opportunity to appreciate the trustees of the foundation for their support so far, while chairman of the occasion, the MD of a poverty alleviation scheme, Godwin Igamuso, a non-indigen of the locality, via Zoom disclosed that the driving force of the local government chairman to better the lives of the youths informed his support for the project.
I'm so excited as I stand before you this afternoon because the future I'm seeing is that of hope. Great hope for that matter. A future where an Owan West youth will be the envy of his colleagues all over the nation. I also want to thank very sincerely the trustees of this foundation and those of you here present this afternoon for supporting this project, this package that has enjoyed so much publicity since the idea was conceived October this year. Without you, we would not have been here today. There are going to be 4 categories of beneficiaries. Listen very well. Graduates of Owan West origin who have finished service. Graduates of Owan West origin who have some skills, who have learned some skills like barbing, tailoring, photography. Those of you that are still in school, that are struggling with your school fees. And those that couldn't make it to school, but also have some second-hand trade, which we call certificate. Now, this is a political era, but I want to use the opportunity to explain to all that this package, Owan West Youth Foundation, has no political coloration. Beneficiaries will not, I repeat, will not be based on political leaning.
Members of Board of Trustees and Damian Lawani, who represented the Deputy Governor, Philip Shaibu, took turns to educate the youths at the event on the need to key into the initiative by making it a reality. They were also advised to shun cultism and all forms of evil tendencies.
The issue about leadership of this country must be taken over by the youth. And if the youth are not prepared, they cannot do it. Therefore, there is need for us to accept government that is working for the youth, that is not concerned about the next election, but is concerned about the generation that is next after them. You may not know the value of what we are doing today, but I'm sure in the next 2-3 years, you will see the value of this project today.
Today, it's very painful that some youth see cultism as a profession. I have never seen anywhere you apply for a job while asking for requirements or an advert of a job, while asking for requirements, say, state the court you belong to. There is something that is now happening in this society. You see people using gun to kill themselves. You see people using machete to cut themselves, all in the name of secret court. It's a new development now in Owan West. Now, if those who have initiated you had killed themselves in the past, will they be alive to initiate you?
In case you don't know, a good number of persons have called me to say, Bishop, we are seeing your name as a member of trustee. We want to be sure that this thing is not fake before we commit our money to it. I said, no, it's not fake, it's real.
Lauding the initiative, which they described as first of its kind, a former chairman of the local government area, Johnson Abulagba, and some youth said it is a welcome development which will go a long way to solve various challenges facing not only the youths, but everyone in the locality.
What we do today is very, very novel and it's a good thing. The youth here will benefit very well because many of them are employed.
Sons and daughters of this local government to please do the needful by taking part and key into this huge initiative, this laudable project that the chairman of this local government has brought to the people.
Our chairman, for we want to empower we the youth. We thank God because it's a great privilege for us to see a day like this. We the youth, we have suffered so much waiting for this expectation to come. So it's a great privilege for all of us, we the youth of Owan.
As you can see, is to empower the youth and to be paying them little by little, so that the youth, they will leave the streets and they will stop all kind of crime and every other social vices. And if you cast your mind back to the end-SARS protest, so because of the poverty in the nation, that is what triggered the end-SARS protest. So with this initiative and this development, I believe everything will come down and Owan West will be peaceful once again.
Towards achieving the set goal of Owan West Youth Foundation, prominent personalities and others pledged their support and total commitment by donating generously in cash and other items. One of them, a former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, donated branded chairs to the foundation. High point of the event was the collection of funds by the youths, who, in turn, are expected to fill and return to the foundation for further action.